meet the JTV staff. We have our 3 photographers making her first appearance on JTV. Shelley Singleton, along with veteran and department lead Jeff Steers and Sara Scaife. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to JTV. Newer to the team.
Yes, happy to be here for
Well,
sure.
It's great to have all 3 of you here, and you're the faces behind the pictures. And so people love your shots. We just don't have shots of you guys until this show.
That's okay.
Yeah, I prefer it the other way.
So you just joined us this past year.
Yes.
You've been.
yes.
Tell us a little bit about your photography.
Yeah, I started just sort of as a mom to my middle school son at the time was wrestling, and it was kind of like an escape for me because wrestling is a stressful sport, and so I needed a distraction, and so I would go down and take pictures of him and his teammates and share them with the families. And I started to get discouraged with like the quality, so I experimented with different cameras and renting equipment and kind of developed from there, and met Jeff at a few events, and he was really nice and helped me out with a few things, and yeah, just sort of evolved from there. So.
Yeah, interesting how you point out that wrestling is stressful for the mom.
We need our own support group,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's beating up your kid.
yeah, very stressful.
Jeff, the veteran, you've been for decades covering our community. You picked, I think you started as a writer, but added photography.
Yeah, I added photography because I was doing a big feature on someone for the Brooklyn Exponent, and the pictures weren't very good. And I said, well, I could do this. So, you got into it, got the smaller camera, kind of worked your way up, and here we are.
Yeah, and if someone's pictures aren't any good, then Jeff, he'll let you know. But you've mentored a lot of people. I know over the years we've had students come in and want to get into journalism or photojournalism. You've helped a lot of kids with that.
Yeah, one thing that we've done this past fall is we added Shelley, and it gave us an opportunity to kind of have our own little zones. Shelley is out in the Parma, western, northwest area, and she would take care of that area during football season. And then Sara was in the Michigan Center, East Jackson, Napoleon type area, so she'd take care of that area. And then I would take kind of like the middle zone of Jackson, Linwood, Christie, and it really helped us in our coverage to be able to, not have to race, from one end of the county to the other. And I thought it worked out rather well this year.
Yeah, frequently when they're out shooting, they're in between other events because we cover more than anyone else anywhere. And Sara, I think you've got a similar situation to Shelley because you're a mom too.
Correct.
And I think you wanted good pictures of your kids.
Definitely, yeah. And then, sports, all the sports that they were in, started taking pictures, and then friends, and then I started my own business, and then I went from there. So, yeah.
Well, y'all have one thing in common, and that's a great eye. And that's, my opinion is, that's the most important piece of equipment or asset that a photographer can have.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And you guys have that.
Thanks.
These two have
So do you, Bud.
probably have a better eye than what I do. They're more creative, but when I go out there, it's just shoot as many as you can, as fast as you can, and move on to the next one. So.
Well, we have, a couple thousand kids, playing a sport every season here in town, so it's a lot of people you want to get in
What people don't understand, during the winter season, you start counting up the number of varsity sports that we have in Jackson County. There's more than 80. So, and we've shot all of them except for maybe 1 or 2. So.
Yeah, it's amazing what you guys do. Well, let's take a look at some of your work.
Okay.
So let's start with Shelley.
Alrighty.
We've got some of your photos from the archives.
That happens to be my daughter running at Turkeyville. That's one of our favorite places. That was just one of the Western football games this year.
Yeah, so Jeff said, you know, Western, you'll see Shelley a lot of
Yep,
Western stuff.
And the gymnastics, that was fun. That was my first time shooting gymnastics, so that was fun.
Really? See, Jeff asked me to go to Western gymnastics, and I said no,
Oh.
because you already had done such a wonderful job.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Thank you. This is my other son running at cross country finals.
That was exciting.
Yeah, that was very exciting. That was very cool. The rides around the field were very exciting.
You have two sons?
Yep, we have two sons that run. One runs for Spring Arbor. He's coming up here soon. Yep, that was Spring Arbor Soccer. That's the family. We go down, you know, at Gasparilla Island every year. So that was just this past year. So those are my two sons and my daughter. That was my son wrestling at Ford Field for
Good
finals a couple of years ago. That was his senior year. That was really exciting. This was just really fun. I was at the pageant recently, and I had not shot dance before, but this young lady was just amazing. And that was just, I thought, a fun picture. And that's my other son, runs for Spring Arbor. He's had a really good season, and I love shooting the outdoor, the track and cross country. And that's our recent basketball. That was a fun shot. It's just been, this experience has been really cool because it's allowed me to learn kind of how to navigate the different sports. And this was like football, like in the rain. I was so miserable, but I was like, oh man, these pictures turned out kind of fun. I hadn't done that before because I typically don't go out in the rain because I don't enjoy it. But that turned out fun. I did enjoy that. And that's just, I always like to try to get the kids, you know, doing their little run-outs, and they seem to like those, so that was a fun one.
Great shots. Do you find that when you're a mom and your kid's running or participating, it's easier to be the photographer than
No, it's harder for me because if I'm focusing on somebody that I don't know, I'm not as excited about. I mean, I don't mean that disrespect, but you know, like I can contain myself and I'm really focusing on getting a nice picture for them and their families. But when it's my kid and I'm trying to cheer for them and try to take their picture and also I'm videotaping at the same time, so it's tricky.
Well, the shots look great.
Thank you very much. It's
All right,
been
Jeff,
fun.
let's take a look at some of your work.
All right. This shows you that I don't shoot sport 24/7. This is at a gathering a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Aiden Sova has this picture on his LinkedIn profile. So the things you guys do ends up, it's very important to the subjects.
That's a basketball photo, obviously Columbia and Napoleon. That's good rivalry.
Yeah, and you've taken a lot of pictures of Holden Van Poppel over the years.
There's bowling. Well, bowling is the greatest photo assignment in the world. You go down about 2/3 of the way down the lane, you shoot 10 minutes of practice, a couple of shots of them high-fiving each other, and you go home. Wait for the results. There's another gymnastics. If you can shoot gymnastics in Hunt Elementary School, you can shoot anything.
Yeah, they turn the lights down too, don't they?
Yeah, that is tricky.
Yeah, it's a
very
tough
tricky.
sport to shoot.
Hockey's another sport to shoot. I don't know of too many people who do the same.
Well, there's so much white.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
tricky.
everything's going to be blown out. And if you're like me, which not a lot of people are, you get a ladder, 3-step ladder, you stick your head over the top and you shoot without the glass. It's a Jackson College game. You don't realize how physical these girls get playing basketball, but the position that we're in, you can see a lot of that. That's just kind of I don't know what she was looking at, but that's just kind of a cute picture. Maybe someone from the team was giving her some grief
I
or
think
something.
she was looking at you.
This was, I wish more schools would do this. This is great
Yeah, it's
that
pretty
Michigan
cool.
Center did a lot of their team pictures and stuff like that and things from the past. I wish more schools would do it because it looks really cool.
Yeah, you can't tell looking at this, but this is like 50 feet
Yeah.
high.
Yeah, it's
that's
huge.
awesome.
It looks really cool when you
That
take
is
pictures in the
very cool.
gym too.
Are your
As
pictures
the
in here?
background. I don't know if I posted any like sports pictures or not. I don't know if I did. I don't think I did.
It's just a basketball picture. Sometimes you're just looking for kind of a different angle.
Yeah, you guys do a great job catching the.
How did you do?
This is at Western, one of my favorite places to
Yeah.
shoot, 'cause you can shoot right on top of them almost, and you get some great angles on it. Not everybody has the, balcony walkway up there. Same thing as
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
nice.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you don't see that in the stands. You don't see those
No.
facial.
This is another bowling picture. The kids like it. Like I said, a lot of them use it for their Facebook page or Instagram or whatever. This is a fun picture. Took out of Jackson College. And the professor said, "Hey, let's take a fun one." And I said, "Okay, you guys got 5 seconds to do something goofy that won't get you kicked out of school." So that's what they did. This is my grandson. This is my next assignment. I'm going to semi-retire in August, about the middle of August, and watch my grandson there, who'll be about 2 years old at the time, and I'll have another grandson here in April, so it'll be about 6 months. So
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
that's what my plans will be. So we'll have some fun. We'll go down to the basement. I got a 9-foot basement, and we'll have some fun.
I didn't think you realized how much you were going to love being a grandfather till after the baby was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were kind of curmudgeonly about it ahead of time. And you're just an old softie.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should know better, but
That's
Awesome. All right, Sarah, you brought some shots from your portfolio too.
Yeah, mostly just family and just events and stuff. This is us at our first tailgate at Michigan State. My son's a sophomore there this year, and he just got into the mechanical engineering.
Now.
Almost, yeah. Cecilia will be a senior next year. But he had a job at the Lug Nuts this last summer, working on the field, so field maintenance. He really liked it. I thought it was fun to go see him do it. So.
Did you get seat upgrades?
No, but there's really nobody there anyways. And then my daughter went to my hometown, or my husband and my hometown in Grand Marais, and she was able to work the whole month of July at a diner, her first job too. She was pretty excited about that.
Cool.
That looks like a neat place.
Yeah, and then my husband, he ended up breaking his leg and blowing out his ankle, so he ended up having surgery. That was a very long period of time last year.
Your husband and son look like brothers.
They are close, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone always says how much they look alike, for sure. And then my daughter, she joined a team in Ann Arbor, the Michigan Tigers, this year, and they won the state cup, so that was pretty exciting.
is that indoor soccer?
Outdoor.
Outdoor soccer,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I just had to throw in a picture of my dogs. This is Otto, and then Ivy is running the other direction. But that was actually the UP this summer, or this winter, over Christmas. There was no snow.
That's cool. That's a great picture.
So then I just threw in some shots of some fun events. I love it when people are just having fun.
Yeah, I like the candid ones.
Yeah, that was the Aware Derby party.
Oh, that's cute.
The splash opening every year. This one cracked me up. They were just rooting on there.
love that.
I believe must be another fireman, the hot dog eating contest.
And that's what's funny about that is it had never happened before, and none of us were very excited about it. We thought,
Oh, right.
it ended up being one of the most popular galleries we
That's
had.
funny.
Yeah.
And then I showed up at the fair, and I knew it was going to rain, but I figured it would blow through. And the lighting was just so pretty,
That
and this
is
kid was
so
just
cool.
running, and his flip flops are flying off. And I'm like, that
I
is
love
so
that.
fun. I love the reflection. It's so cool.
That is really cool. I like that a lot. Oh,
And then
that's-
this was, the Heritage,
Hispanic Heritage, yeah.
And just the dresses were so pretty, the colors were so pretty. I just wanted to throw that in
yeah, I
there.
like that a lot.
But
Pretty.
this,
Oh, that's so
this
fun.
gentleman is he's the biggest Michigan Center girls basketball fan out there. I try to get him in a picture every gallery. He loves
Oh,
it.
I love
It's-
that.
It's awesome.
Is that Jocko?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
he really likes it. So,
Oh, that's great.
Sarah, what's your favorite thing to shoot?
that's a tough question. I think like just events where I can get a lot of candid shots of people just kind of smiling and laughing and
How about you,
being
Jeff?
themselves.
Grappling.
What did you say?
Grappling.
Grappling.
Wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
just enough action, and you always
Yeah.
get some great
Yeah.
expressions.
That's really hard to shoot too, because the subjects are so close to the floor, which has usually a black or a red or orange mat.
Yeah, the color mat throws you off every
Yeah.
time, and you're always in the wrong place. So you're doing nothing but shooting someone's back end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there's a lot of deletes in wrestling.
What's your favorite?
Actually, I think wrestling, because it's where I kind of started and it was where I was most comfortable and I could anticipate things better. I like the individual sports. For me, it's easier right now, but
Well, all three
I
of
like
you,
it all.
you're all awesome. You guys do a
Thank
great job. You three are in large part responsible for making JTV.TV Jackson County's most visited website, because that's what people are visiting for. They want to see the photos. And I think more importantly, you've made some lifelong impacts of the people that you take pictures of.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, keep up the great work, and thanks for being on this show and on Meet the Stuff.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bart.
Our photographers, Jeff Steers, Sara Scaife, and Shelley Singleton, see more of their work every single day right here on JTV and JTV.TV.